Peeps! Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm just running down to the garden quick to grab some basil because we're gonna make some mulberry basil jam. So we making jam. I went with my Chansey to a friend of work. Her house has like 4 mulberry trees and she so graciously allowed us to come and pick. So, oh shoot, you know what? I was gonna weigh the haul. Dang it, I forgot to. I still have time. I have them soaking, but I'll just show you a little clip of us getting the mulberries. That was so cool. We got so many, and mulberry is like a childhood taste. Probably some of the first harvest that I remember getting and like just being in awe of how yummy they were, and you could just eat them out of nature. So that was really cool to be able to do that with my middle son, my Chansey Poo. Love to have a successful like farm stand or CSA at one point in my life where it helps support all the things I love to do out in the garden. But you need guinea pigs and you got to learn how to do that stuff. So this summer I'm kind of treating it as like a practice run. So what I'd like to do is create this yummy basil mulberry jam, can it in like, you know, maybe 4-ounce jars, make some sourdough bread, do a bouquet of whatever flowers I can find, and then what was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, I wanted to make a candle. So I thought those 4 things would make a really cute CSA box for like what I could do right now. And then that's really good experience to know what the heck is in season, what can I make, or even just like what's a good homemade gift you can give somebody with the things you're already doing, the love of your labor of loving the garden. So yeah, and then hopefully I can know what to do. So if I want to have like a farm stand or do a CSA next year, I already have experience and practice, and my loved ones can give me gentle feedback. So this is my dump garden. It's this, I would say 10 by 8 foot rectangle that was really weird. It looked like it was probably a structure at some point that maybe burned down, or maybe they used it as a burn pit. Anyways, I've just been dumping all my extras, extra strawberry, lavender, sunflowers, basil, asparagus, gladiolas, kale, all of that stuff in there. So there's a bunch of basil plants in there. I'm going to repot, give to my coworker who so kindly let us pick mulberries, and at the same time I'm gonna give it just a little haircut because I need some basil for this recipe. So let's go see. flip's sake, get in there. Our mulberries are nice and clean, well, rinsed. They've soaked in a little vinegar water bath. And I kind of did a little bit of research of different mulberry jam recipes. What I'm going to make is I'm going to make a small batch of Earl Grey mulberry basil jam. It sounds so good. Okay. I'm so excited for this. So it's going to be 1 box of pectin, 2 pounds of fresh or frozen mulberry, 6 cups of white sugar, half a cup of lemon juice. Lemon juice concentrate is fine as well, a pinch of nutmeg, and then we're going to use 1 cup of Earl Grey tea, hot and strong. So usually you steep your teas for like 2 to 4 minutes. So this one we're going to do like 6 minutes, letting it really steep. We'll add all the ingredients to a hot pot to simmer and smash it all down. Everything but the basil. The basil gets added last, and I'll tell you that step. So all the ingredients except the basil will be added to the pot. Simmer, smash, stir until it's nicely combined, and really let that simmer for, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes, but we'll see. And then the second step is when we remove it to heat to let it cool down, then we're gonna tear up our basil and add it. I'll tell you how many leaves I add after I do it. So once we remove from heat, we tear all of our basil, put it in the pot so that it can cool down. We're also going to get our jars and our canning stuff ready. I really want to make 10 4-ounce jars of this jam, so that would be 40 ounces. I don't know if this recipe will actually make that much, so we're gonna find that out together as well. So once we get all of our jars, our rims, our lids all cleaned, sterilized, our jam has cooled down a little bit, easy enough to handle, you know, you're not gonna burn yourself because that sugar, man, takes some skin off. Then we're gonna put it through the strainer into a large glass pot. That's what a glass bowl. That's what I'm going to be using, because that'll get rid of all the like little bits, the seeds, the stems, whatever the heck nature has thrown in there. So it'll go through the strainer. Bits will still get through. I'm not going to use like a super fine mesh strainer. It's going to be whatever Hobunk one that I have. Then we'll ladle it into our sterilized jars, and we're going to water bath can it for 5 minutes. Pull it out onto a towel where it's going to sit for at least 24 hours to sit, rest, and pop. I'm so excited. This should be so good. It should be so good. All right, let's make it.